Alright, album number 3 is Flirt Along, Fill Your Lungs, and track number 1, Head on Pill, 16-minute epic. Let's get going. Okay. From what I understand, this is like the album that sort of gave them their sound, like solidified their kind of classic vibe. And this does feel very classic in terms of their discography. Kind of slow, which is not good given we're a minute and a half into a 16-minute song, but you know, I'm sure it will develop. Is that a sitar? Am I allowed to say it's not weird enough? I feel like if I say that, I'm gonna like have regrets. There we go. They've still got that like surf rock kind of vibe from the first album, kind of spicy and more refined. I'm honestly not really feeling it. Maybe it's just the day. Because I feel like I probably could get into this, but I don't know. Maybe I need a snack. It's so layered, like so many little details. Which I guess is kind of easier to do when you have like 7 band members. But it just adds some fun vibes, you know? I do kind of like it. I do like it. It is good. It is good. I just feel like for a 16-minute song it's kind of like not dynamic enough. I don't know, am I a terrible person? I think this would be really good live, like with just a bunch of hipsters dancing. Some strange sounds of an almost annoyingly high pitch. The drums sound good, I will say. They sound really, like, solid. I think because there's 2 of them, it just... I don't know, there's something special about the 2 drummer effect, which I know, I think Eric left, which is tragic. Because, like, 2 drummers, man. I think I still have, like, 12 albums with 2 drummers left, so I'll be okay. I don't know if there's a lot going on lyrically, but I don't mind. I think the song's kind of more about the vibe and the groove than the lyrics. I'm bored. I'm sorry. I wish I wasn't, but I am. I'm just not cultured enough to enjoy a 16-minute song. I have the attention span of a goldfish because I am 20 years old and have been raised in the generation of goldfish. I think this might be better on headphones, where you can like get a bit more depth and tell the little parts apart. I think the problem is that this song has been overhyped for me, and I haven't really heard it before, so I kind of had high expectations. And it's kind of just a decent, very long psych rock song, which isn't bad, but it's not like a masterpiece. Some cool synthy stuff. Oh, okay. Of course it's not over. I don't mind its outro, actually, it's kind of cool. I think it's just a little too long. Sorry. I don't know. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad at all. It's just, you know, I don't know, as like a first track, I think that would probably be a good last track of an album. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know. I'll probably have different opinions once we're through the rest of the songs, and I can look at it in the context of the whole project. So we shall persist. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. It was just slightly underwhelming. Next song, I'm Not a Man Unless I Have a Woman. Track 2. Funky, groovy, misogynistic. There are a lot of birds outside. Not much I can do about that. I like this track so far though. Very strong bass line, very basic bass line. Yeah, I quite like it. Again, it's not blowing me away, but it's yeah, it's nice. Very laid back. The guitars, I'm noticing, aren't as strong on this album as perhaps they were on the last two. They just feel a little bit like underdone. What is the next track called? The next track, number 3. God is calling me back home. Feels kind of 60s-ish. Whoa. Yeah, it definitely has that kind of 60s, 70s vibe to it. I'm not a music history buff, but I'm getting vibes, man. I love the trajectory. It's very, it's the song in terms of dynamics has just gone like whoop. I hope you can't hear the birds as much as I can hear the birds. They're basically competing with Stu McKenzie and his screaming guitar. I assume it's him on lead, but I don't know. Yeah, that was cool. That's probably my favorite track so far off of this album. Just jiving with it. I don't know. I am not particularly descriptive today. I run out of adjectives. Let's move on to track number 4, 30 past 7. Interesting. Is this like some weird polyrhythmic stuff? It just feels a little strange. I like it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. I think it's 4/4. But I'm not a drummer, I'm a guitarist, so I'm not especially good at time signatures. It's funky, whatever's happening. Kind of bluesy. But a bit more refined than their debut. Very spacey and like, whoa bro, you know? It feels like a really lethargic jellyfish in like a club. And then like synthesizers in all these tracks. I assume that's what all those buzzy sort of sounds are. Yeah, that was good. That was good. Next track. Track 5. Let Me Mend the Past. Ooh. Yes. I think they've nailed the production on this one. I think they've sort of got the raw, punky garageness of 12 Bar Brewers, but it's not like as rough. Like they've got a fine balance going on, and I think it's good. It's good. The vocals are still like maybe on the cusp of like a little bit too distorted. Like I do like to know what is being said, but I think it's good. It's good. I don't think I like this one as much as the previous track, but it's still good. Like, none of this is bad. It's all pretty solid. But this is King Giz. I hold them to a high standard of strange awesomeness. Anyway, track number 6 is Mystery Jack. Yes. I do enjoy these guitars. They are quite nice. I don't really enjoy these vocals, but I do enjoy the guitars. I do enjoy these guitars. Oh, yes. Very nice turn. Very pleasant to the ears. I feel like this song kind of belongs on their first album. Oh, okay. Yes. Good. Yeah, nice guitars. Everything else kind of meh. Alright. Track number 7, Pop in My Step. Yes. I like it. I'm enjoying the funkiness of all the songs that aren't the first song. Hello, snare drum. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. Ooh. I like the groove. Again, I think it's just this style of vocal that I'm not really into. Like, some of their other vocal performances I can get behind, but whatever they're doing on this album is not like my favorite thing in the world, but it's okay. Because the rest of the music is pretty solid. I don't know what just happened, but I liked it. Oh. Is that the end? That appears to be the end. Cool. Fun. Short. Much applause. Very good. Yeah. Again, not a whole lot to say about that. It was solid, nothing spectacular. Yeah, I think, unless the last song is like something amazing, that this is probably my least favorite of the albums I've heard so far, which I know a lot of people would be like, what? But, I'm unusual, and I liked the sort of gritty garage punk of 12 Bubbers and the epic western storytelling of, what's it called? Eyes Like the Sky. And this one is just kind of not grabbing my attention as much, you know? Alright, track 8, the final track, the title track. Here we go. That was cool. Ooh, I like these vibes. This reminds me of Hours, who are a band that I went to school with, who I think are very inspired by King Gizzard. But this has the same kind of uplifting psychedelic feeling as their song Desert Paths. So check out Desert Paths by Hours, because if you like this, you'll probably like that. And I'm a sucker for arpeggios. I know they're so basic, but they just sit on top. Just add some, like, sprinkles. Some much more aggressive guitar work. the turn is just, it cuts through. And we pull right back. Probably have Burkles. And here we go. Oh yes. I like this atop. They've kind of used it how they used the harmonica in the last couple albums. This is a nice gentle ending. Yeah, I like that as a last track. That's a nice last track. I like that song. That was good. That was good. Good album. Good album. But yeah, not my favorite, which is surprising because lots of people were like, "You're gonna love this one," but you know, everyone has different taste. But that was quite wonderful. I'm excited to listen to some more albums. Movideers coming soon. Sorry this one took so long, but I've had university, and that is more important than this at the current time of my life. Anyway, thank you and goodbye.